Hey everybody, Paul Heidema here. This is a leadership story. Today I want to share a story about Frank Leong. Now Frank is a leader I met back in the late 2000s, before the 2010s, where I came in to do some coaching and training with another coach, with a couple other coaches. And then later on, I was the main coach for an engagement at AMIA, and Frank was the VP there and the sponsor of the work that we were doing. And I was working with a few other coaches as well, but I was the main engagement lead. So my job was to work with Frank and his leadership team. I was also tasked with helping create and facilitate a internal coaching program to build out a coach, and then a whole bunch of other training and coaching and work with other coaches that were there. So anyway, let's talk about Frank. One of the key things that happened really early on that demonstrated to me that Frank was a fantastic and very connected leader was that we were looking for a space, a team space for one of the teams. So the organization, our client, and myself and the other coaches wanted to have two teams to start with an agile transformation, essentially two teams to function in a very agile way with the principles and values, as well as the practicalities and the tasks and the approach as well. And so we were working to make that happen, and we came to the conclusion that it'd be hard to have a space for the second team. What would we do? How could we make that work? And Frank very quickly came to the conclusion that he could get rid of his old office and another office that wasn't going to be used, and take a much smaller office as a VP of the group. And then they could tear down the walls between those two offices and make a team space. And it was like a small gesture in terms of shifting from a larger office to a small office, even though it was very impactful. But not only did it actually have an impact on the group, it had a collective impact on their willingness to follow Frank, because he demonstrated himself that his needs do not outweigh the needs of the team or the company. So thank you, Frank, for demonstrating leadership by giving up your office and being there for the team and doing so many other things that you did. Have a great day.